Hey guys, it's Ben the Coin Geek at Old Pueblo Coin, and today I'm kind of excited to show to you just a couple of things that I got in back from NGC, and we can look at the grades a little bit on them together, but also it's just kind of a box of mid-century modern stuff that is all kind of cherry-picked variety stuff, which is fun. I'm starting with this 1964 JFK half dollar, proof condition, really popular type coin, of course. To find a real nice condition coin, I think a lot of people would just want to have one in their set. JFK always a popular figure, and this coin, one of the cooler varieties, something that you can snag, is what's known as the straight G variety, and that is on the designer's initials. The G just goes straight up and down instead of having the little serif on it. Let's see if we hop in there with the 20 power. Oofda, that's close. Don't want to run into it. But the normal one, the one you normally see, has the G on it that has the serif on it. Now these coins, not super valuable. This one came back at proof 67, which is probably a $50 coin, I think, in this market, more or less. If you can get something like that on a nice cameo, then you're starting to cook. I mean, if you can get a nice cameo on one of these. All right, this guy, same thing, same bat channel, same bat coin. Also the straight G variety, and also a really high grade coin. And so we're going to take a closer look here at this one. And this is the type of thing it's very difficult to really grade. You're often looking for scuffs, scuff marks, little imperfections and things on these to really call out from one grade to the next once you get to the higher grade levels. And these are actually a pretty handsome coin if you've never just stopped to actually look at one. Once you get a nice example up close. This one's a proof 68. So we got a 67 and a 68. And for those of you who are thinking about buying something like this, the 68's probably, $75 instead of the $50. And I'd say, it's affordable enough that it probably helps keep the 67s in a lower price range, because a lot of people can afford to go from a $50 coin to a $75 coin. Those are both pretty cool. We're going to work out the close-up 20 power here in just a second again, because up next we have a 53 Denver D over D. And so on this guy, yep, you can see it really clear. It's actually an error, a variety, pardon me, that is not too uncommon. Like, you can find them all over eBay raw for, $5, $10, $15. And generally speaking, they're not going to be attractive coins. Now, once you get the 20 power loop, you're looking at the coin too close, you go blind. So, but you want the 20 power loop to see that D over D really clear. But back up just a little bit so that you can actually see the overall view of the coin and say, hey, you know what? That's a pretty nice coin. And this guy came back from NGC, getting the nice full red. It's got a couple little marks there under the M in America, right? And so MS65 red, nice grade, nice coin, and the type of thing that I think will trade for about $80. It's hard to put a exact market value on that because not many people get them certified, and not often do they come back in a nice 65 red. So just so you know, for those of you who are kind of new to the channel, usually if these coins are available by the time the video hits, then they'll be listed in the show notes down there. There'll be links. Some of them will be set for a buy it now price on eBay or on our website, and some of them get set for pardon me, eBay. I'm getting all over the place here. So NGC, here we go, Numismatic Guarantee Corporation. Here we go. Oh, you may notice that, wait a second, We got the front of the coin and the back of the holder. So Ben, what are you doing to us? Well, this coin here has a little bit of something going on. Just a little bit of something going on, and then I don't even know if you don't need to loop for this at all, of course, but you see this big area up here where they had an annealing problem and they had a surface level just pull away. So actually, I shouldn't say it was a surface area. This is actually a strike through. So imagine that you had a piece of plastic that floated down into the machine and was sitting between the planchet and the die, and so when it got struck, it left that mark when the piece of plastic peeled up, because you can see just that little lip all the way through there that goes right on by. So it's a cool coin. This one is, they call it a 67. You know, it has a little bit of a spot, a couple spots to it above the eagle's wing there, in between the D and United and the S and States. But overall, the eye appeal on the coin is really cool. That one we might just go open bid on eBay and let people fight for it. It might go for a couple $100. And last but not least, this one is also going to be tricky to film. 1952, but one of my favorite things to look for is a cherry pick. The 52 has a coin, has a type that is known as the Superbird because he literally has an S on his chest. And you got to get it at just the right angle. And I had it just a second ago. But there's an S like dead center on his chest. There's a pretty good view of it. That's a hard one to get. Once you see it with your loop though, you're like, oh man, that is wild. So I'll be check out your 52 proof sets if you got one and see if you got the Superbird variety. This is a proof 67, and I think this is probably a $200 or more type coin. 52 quarter and proof 67 is probably only a $70 coin by itself or something in that ballpark, but the Superbird adds quite a bit of value to it. It isn't easy to see with the naked eye. You kind of, you can kind of see like, oh, there's like a little lump there or something. But the first look was with the 20 power, and then we're going to go back down to the 14 power and take another look right dead center. See if we can grab that S one more time. Kind of hard to see there, but it's right dead center on the bird. All right, guys, some fun stuff. Leave your comments in the box for me and let me know what you think. Please consider liking, sharing, and subscribing. Thanks.